I'm absolutely delighted to be here. I have had the great privilege of doing the official opening of this wonderful Young Scientist and Technology exhibition over a number of years. But let me say straight away, I've had also the opportunity of listening to some fine young Irish music, and you should support Irish music. And I think that as President of Ireland, when I've been invited to open this exhibition, I sometimes get the opportunity of going through the long list. And I did so again this year. And the projects are dealing with challenges that face us in health, in social media, in sport and nutrition. And they are of immense value in dealing with some things that I think really will not wait to be challenged, will not wait for resolution. I'm thinking in particular of rural depopulation, of what is happening in our society, what is happening in relation to regional differences in terms of wealth and income and participation. But very particularly, it is your generation who are showing enthusiasm for the great global challenges of sustainable development, responding to climate change and migration. And that, for somebody of my generation, is so encouraging. You are at a greater degree of ethical awareness probably than any other generation. I just decided that with the short amount of time, I kept shortening the speech. That's a promise. But one of the things I said about it was, I must really speak about Africa. And Africa is incredibly important. Do we really realize the significance that by 2050, 2.5 billion people, 26% of all the people alive on the planet, will live on the continent of Africa? That there will be 1 billion young people, representing 38% of all of the young people on the planet. Now there's a challenge. Can we look at that planet and see, can we look at that continent of the young as it will be in your lifetime? Can we really say, should we treat it the way we have treated our planet up to now? And the answer must be no. There must be a new form of economics, a new form of sustainable development. We must be able to see our fellow people on this planet as people that we are in partnership with for the future, rather than seeing it as a problem. I think, therefore, the projects that are displayed this year, they're following something that Einstein himself wrote. He wrote, Albert Einstein, science can only ascertain what is, but not what should be, and outside of its domain, value judgments of all kinds remain necessary. It isn't only the discovery, it's what you do with it. And I think, therefore, you're going to be in that generation that will have to answer these questions. Has the continent that I described that will be full of all these people, must that wait, for example, for the results of science and technology to come through multinational corporations? Or must it go because it is necessary now? That is what I mean by saying we must free up the benefits of science and technology for where they are most necessary. And that means that it must get beyond self-interest. We mustn't have to wait to satisfy all the shareholders before humanity is relieved of what it could be relieved of in terms of infectious diseases, in terms of global poverty, or in terms of malnutrition. Responsible, sustainable world might be. I congratulate each and every one of you on entering for a start. I congratulate you for also as well those parents who allowed their homes to be turned into mini laboratories. And I also hope and I know that coming together as you do, sharing knowledge, anxious to share knowledge all over the world, you are the people who offer us the best hope that science and technology will become available to everybody in our planet and give us a better planet. Míle buíochas Barbana, Guri míle maithfidh.
define how you.
So real. I actually thought that slow music